I'm about to show you a brand new feature by MagicPath, and it will definitely impact your design workflow. MagicPath is an ultimate AI design tool that lets you design visually in the infinite canvas, build design systems, use component libraries, and of course export your designs into code. It's definitely a game changer in the web design industry. Hi, my name is Sergey and welcome to my channel, and now let's do some magic. Alright, so basically MagicPath introduced a Chrome extension that lets you copy anything in the web and import it into your canvas in the MagicPath. So let me show you how it works. You can find the link to the extension in the description below, or you can just search by MagicPath in Chrome extensions. So basically I already added the Chrome extension here. You see the web capture, MagicPath. While I was recording this video, it is still in beta, and let's see how it works. So what I want to do now, I open my MagicPath, and here I open Spotify. And what I want to do, I just want to copy some of the elements in this Spotify website. And what I want to do, I just click on the web capture by MagicPath, and I use select element. And here's a little trick that, for example, if you want to like select quite a big area, like a big section like this, probably it's not going to work because it has a lot of things here, a lot of things going on. So think of it as more as a atomic design when you copy like parts of the elements of the section. So here, I believe a better thing to do is just to copy, for example, only this song card. You see, it works perfectly. So I press copy to clipboard. I go back to MagicPath. And what I do here, I just paste it to my canvas. So see, it works. I can see that component is preparing right now. And let's try another one. Let's go to Apple website. I know every client wants to have a website like Apple. So let's scroll down, and what I like here, I really like this grid section. So I want to copy it. Let's try to copy the whole thing. So I just want to like select this like this, and let's try. Yep, it works. So I press copy to clipboard. I go back to MagicPath, and again, what I want to do here, you see, I copied the grid, but I want to make it as a carousel. So I go back to MagicPath, and I create a new component. Here I paste in my capture, and I tell them to create a carousel from this. And let's wait and see how it's going to work. And another example, I really like the Airbnb header. I guess everyone likes it. Let's see what we can do with this. So again, I select my web capture, and I go here and I select this part, because we have a lot of things here. We have a logo, we have like a search widget, we have some navigation on the right, but I want to get this part. So I select it, and yep, good. So I copy it to clipboard, go back to MagicPath. Oh, actually, we already have some results here. Let's check them out. But I'll paste my last one, and let's see the card. Let's see how it works. Yep. Well, it's really simple. You see, it doesn't have the play button, but still it looks kind of cute, right? And this is the Apple example. Apple is also pretty cool. Yeah, you see, I have the carousel. Isn't this nice? Yeah, this is really good. Really cool. And let's wait for the header. And the last thing, what I want to do, I want to copy the Revolut hero. I really like how it looks, so I just go to select, and I will select the whole area because I think it looks pretty simple. And let's try to paste it here. All right. So, and let's see what we'll get. And I'll show you now the cool thing about MagicPath is that, for example, I can select this carousel here. right, with the design from Apple. I can go to edit and I can select this button, and I want to change it to a let's say green color, like this, right, and make it a little bit darker. You see, and it changes everywhere. It changes everywhere on all slides. Well, here it's not, but I guess we can save it, and it should change on all slides. Yeah, here we have it. Yep, you see, it's really cool that now we have a green button on every slide. This is so cool. This is what I love about MagicPath, is that you can select like different areas, and you don't have to like prompt and tell the AI like what exactly you need to change. You just point at the part of the design and you change it in like visual editor, and that's it. And you can also change the fonts here, and you can actually change the copy, of course. Yep. So let's save it, and let's see what we have for the Airbnb example. Yeah, well, it's okay. It's okay. It has some animations, and it even copied this part, which I didn't expect to. Again, it's in beta right now, so we can see some of the hallucinations or some of the bugs, but in any case, it looks pretty good. So we can use this, and we can tell it to fix it if we want. And let's see the last one, the hero for the Revolut that we got from Revolut. Wow, nice. So it looks pretty similar. Yeah. Well, we have a nice header. Heading text, H1, we have text here, and we have a button with animation, and we have a picture of this girl. Well, it looks kind of fine, right? And yeah, so this is, I guess, enough for the copying and using the extension. And what we can do next, the coolest thing, is that we can actually save this as our components and save it to our component library. So for example, I select this carousel, and I can add it to a library. So I'll create a new library, and let's call it YouTube tutorial. And I will create a new one. All right, so we have a library now with my component, and I want to add this as well to my library. So I will add it to YouTube tutorial. And this one, of course, yeah, this one I will also add to this library. And so this is the coolest thing, is that I can go back to library, I can go to my YouTube library, and I can just drag and drop here my component. Isn't this cool? Okay, so what I want to do now is to try to combine several of these components that we just got from MagicPath from extension. So since I have made this components as part of my design system or my library, whatever you want to call it, I want to create a new component. So I'll create a new component, and I will tell it to create, for example, a gallery with these music track cards or some grid. So I'll type a prompt, a grid 4x4 with, and now I will select my music track card, and let's see how it's going to work. So basically what I did, I told them to make a music cards grid 4x4 with the component that I already have here, and update the images inside to make the cards look different. So let's wait, and let's try to do something else. I want to create a landing page for some iPhone or whatever, right? So let's try to do this. Create a landing page, and here I will select my product carousel. See, here we got the grid. It looks fine, I think. Oh, nice, but it's not. Oh, actually, it is 4x4. Yeah, so it looks pretty good. Different images, nice. So I will continue the prompt here. So create a landing page you use and I will select music cards grid. Let's see how it's gonna work. We have the result. Let's check it out. So let's go to preview. And wow, this looks nice. This is like almost like Apple. So we have the library here. You see it used the button get started. So basically use the same button color. So we can tell that this is like a component. It got the menu. And let's scroll down. We have why choose us. And here is explore our collection. And here we see the cards and we see the call to action section at the bottom. And the coolest thing is that you can export this, export any component or any page that you already got into code. And for example, you can link it to your cursor and continue to work with it, or just finish your designs in MagicPath and export it and give it out to a developer, and they will work with it in the next phase. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to check out MagicPath. The link will be in the description below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and like the video if you like it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.